Worldwide will die from smoking-related illness this year, according to an annual report from the American Cancer Society. Tobacco accounts for 1 out of every 10 deaths worldwide. It has claimed 5.5 million deaths last year alone. It indicates that it could reach 8 million deaths by the year 2030. Which is extremely high. And 100 million people were killed by tobacco in the 20th century. And in the 21st century, it's reported that there could be over 1 billion deaths. Things that I'm going to talk about today are ways to quit smoking, tobacco, symptoms of withdrawal, and secondhand smoke. I would first like to speak about secondhand smoke. Almost 54,000 people will die from secondhand smoke exposure per year. Not only 40% of all children are regularly exposed to secondhand smoke at home, and 31% of all deaths are attributable to secondhand smoke occur in children. Things that you probably did not know about secondhand smoke is that youth exposed to secondhand smoke are 1.5 to 2 times more likely to start smoking than those kids who have never been exposed at home. Also, adults exposed to secondhand smoke are at more risk of developing respiratory diseases or cardiovascular diseases such as lung cancer or coronary heart disease. Some other things that secondhand smoke causes is in infants, it causes sudden death. In pregnant women, secondhand smoke can cause low birth weight, and what is very shocking is that secondhand smoke causes 600,000 premature deaths every year. Moving along, I'd like to talk about tobacco smoke in general. In tobacco itself, there are more than 4,000 chemicals, 250 of which are known to be harmful, and more than 50 chemicals are known to cause cancer. Some examples of the chemicals in the tobacco are arsenic, benzene, which is one that's been linked to cancer. You also have carbon monoxide, which is a toxic gas that causes death, and also hydrogen cyanide, which is used in, believe it or not, rat poison and even prison executions. Those are things that you are breathing in that's very harmful to your body. Think about some of those, and that's just some to name a few. That's not all of them. Some things that you did not know about tobacco is tobacco kills 20 times more people than murder. And in the U.S., cigarettes kill about 50 people an hour. 50 people an hour, that is a lot. A lot of these things people probably did not realize. And I have to admit, I did not realize until I read some of this information. There are many reasons to quit smoking. Some ways that people can quit smoking are not a good method for other people. Some people can quit, they call cold turkey, which is basically stopping smoking altogether. Some other ways, which is easier for those who are more addicted and dependent on cigarettes, which are those who smoke at least 20 cigarettes or more a day, or get up and have to have a cigarette within 30 minutes of waking up. those people who are more addicted to those cigarettes, they should try weaning themselves slowly, gradually, cutting back a few every day or every week until there's none left. For me, my experience is I smoked for 6 years. I had tried weaning myself off gradually. I've tried several attempts. I was never able to quit. I had always tried, weaning myself back, but I'd always get another pack of cigarettes until one day I finally had enough. I quit cold turkey. It was probably my 4th or 5th attempt, which is normal. Usually it doesn't happen with the first try. And don't get discouraged if it doesn't work out after the first attempt, because it will take, more than likely, several attempts to finally quit smoking. I would like to hand out some brochures on nicotine replacement products for those of you who smoke or for those of you who know someone who would like to quit smoking. I would like to pass these out to you now, and if everyone could take one and pass it on. Thank you. I would also like to add that I've been smoke-free for 3 years. I am much happier, and my body feels much healthier, and I know for those of you who are able to quit smoking, I know it's hard in the beginning, but it will be well worth it in the end, and you'll feel so much better. And let's go on ahead while talking about that. Let's speak about nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Also, it's known as the quitter's flu. Some examples is headache, irritability, cranky, kind of on edge, insomnia, not really able to sleep very well, and just being really tired, fatigued. Those are some of the most common, side effects of withdrawal symptoms. Sometimes, you'll get the occasional very upset stomach, things like that. But mostly the discomforts are very short-lived, which is very good to hear for most of people that are wanting to quit. Some ways to cope with withdrawal symptoms is try to distract yourself with exercise or calling a friend. If you get a craving that's coming along, drink some water. You can also take some deep breaths and close your eyes when an urge comes on. Usually it will pass within 3 to 5 minutes, but that's for most people, not everyone. It's understandable to be concerned about someone who smokes, or maybe it's even you. If you'd like to quit smoking, see if you're really ready to quit smoking, or if you know someone who wants to quit smoking, or maybe they don't want to quit smoking. Ask them, well, why don't you want to quit? Find out what those reasons are, and see if we can't work things out to make them a happier and healthier human being. By quitting, it lowers your chance of smoking-related illnesses like lung cancer, which I spoke about before, and other cardiovascular diseases. Not smoking not only benefits the smoker who is quitting, but also the family and friends around them. For every smoke-free day, the body is recovering, and you're helping your immune system to get stronger and much healthier.